This conference will now be recorded.
So we have seen how you can be able to create a logo for your company, and you can be able to download it. Sometimes there may be chances that when you are going to download, so it may ask you to pay the money and you are supposed to be downloaded. So if you are going to get such kind of options, means that could be the reason that you are using somewhere the watermark in your image. So try to remove that watermark image, and you can be able to download it at free of cost. Otherwise you are supposed to pay, or you have to change the logo itself. So you have a lot of options at free of cost where you can be able to get it. Okay, so please make sure that you are going to download it. Okay, and download it in the JPG format only. When you are downloading, you can be able to see the resolution over here. It will be fixed with 500 into 500 pixels. So this is a very average minimum of the screen resolution picture it is required for any kind of online platform. If it is lesser than this, then the picture it will not be uploaded, it will not accept at all. Okay, so for that reason, so they made it they have freezed it with minimum of 500 into 500 pixels. And if you are going to upload any high resolutions images, so it is also possible to create it with high definition images. But if you are going to upload with an high definition images, so you will be finding difficulty when you are opening the content. At the time of opening the content, you might have been experienced, like if your internet is not so good, so it's not having a good bandwidth, so you will be seeing the buffering, which will be keep on rounding over there on your screen. So that could be the reason that the content, whatever the images what it has been added in that website, it could have been higher resolution, so the uptime it will be lesser. So for that reason, we always recommend to use with the preferred resolution images. So in that case, the Canva, it is going to help you to get that images, which is a simple definition. But rather to say it as high definition, it's not going to be lower definition. It will be simple definition images, which can be uploaded on the pages, and also it is going to get opened in a faster way. Okay, so this is the reason why do we use it with the canva.com. Okay, so you have a lot of other options. If you go to the home page, you can be able to use this Canva for creating your own images in different formats. Okay, so when we are going to do with the different concepts, we are going to make use of this. Okay, so as of now, let's come back to the concept. So what was the concept we started in the previous session? It was Google My Business. So what do you mean by Google My Business? Means it is an landing page which is going to be given by the Google itself, where you can be able to record your business information and you can be able to reach it to your neighbor people. So that is nearby people will be able to know that about your business. Okay, so let me create it. To create this, you should go to the Google and type it Google My Business, or you can type it business.google.com. Then also it will take you to the Google My Business website. So you can click on the very first link. So here, for the very first time, you can be able to click on the option called Manage Now. So you can click on Manage Now option. So it is going to get logged in with your account. So you can be able to check it out whether is it the same account what you have been used for your business account, or if it is another, if you have created any email ID for the purpose of learning the digital marketing separately, then you can be able to log in with that email ID. So let me log in with the new email ID for what purpose we are doing with the digital marketing. So I have logged in with my account and check it out whether is there any business has been registered with this name. Okay, so there is no business has been registered till now. So directly it is asking us to write with our business name. I think in the last class we have been discussed on that. How what all the informations you have to keep it ready before creating the Google My Business. So we are going to write it. So my business name is Raj Digital Agency. So with this name, there is no any business has been registered on the Google. So it is not showing any other name of the business. Okay. So let me select it. The next, what is the business category, which is very important. So I'm going to give a clue that I am doing with advertising agency. So you will be having a list of predefined uh, list of categories, business categories, which has already been predefined by the Google. So you can select the relevant option. Okay. So my business category it is related to advertising agency. I'll click on next. Then is do you have it your business locally and it is online or offline? So my business, if I am doing it only through online, then this option should be as no. If I have a physical location that is like a shop or office, so where I can be able to meet up my customers, so then I should make this option as yes. Okay. So let me keep it as no. In this instance, let me assume it that I'm going to give it only with online services. So let me click on this option as no. Then click on next. The next, it is asking whether do you serve it your business only with the nearby places or with your business location. Suppose if I am working from Jayanagar, so by default it will show my business information to all the Jayanagar, the people who are accessing the internet, the search engine, Google search engine from Jayanagar area. But do you want to show your business information to other areas also? And are you ready to provide the services to the other areas? So you can be able to list it out. So suppose if you are going to give it within Bangalore for different areas and specific areas, means you can be able to select the areas one by one. For example, I can give it as Rajajinagar. Then Mysore Road. Okay, so it's not there with Mysore. Mysore Road, let me give it some area names. So Vijayanagar. So like this, I can be able to specify the areas also, or if I want the cities also, I can be able to select it. I can select the cities like Mysore or any other cities, or if you want to give it for the states, so let me give it. So I can select with the state also. If I want to give it for the whole India, I can select it as India. So like this, I can be able to select with the different areas where I am ready to serve my business. So do not just select the areas, and tomorrow if you are going to get any kind of leads from these people, from this area people, So you should not ignore with it. So please be clear. If you are going to provide the service, then only you are going to select with this areas. Okay. So let me select it only the local people who are nearby to my place. Okay. So then next. So it's not going to get ended over here. You can be able to add it in the further screen also. The next, it is mandatory that you are supposed to give your contact number when you are going to say that you are a online business person. Okay. So let me give some number. Then, do you have a website with you, or don't want a website, or do you want a new website? So let me select it as I don't need a website as of now and click on next option. Now, do you want a website updations, anything related to Google My Business? Then you can keep this option as yes. Mandatorily keep it as yes. The next. So here it is going to ask for the area to specify where to verify this account. So if you are not going to verify your account, you will whatever the information you are going to add it is not going to be shown on your business, or it is not going to show on the search engines by defaultly. Okay. So let me give an address. For example, as Jayanagar. Since it is an online business, I have been selected. So it is going to ask only the business location. So after providing all the relevant information, click on verify later. So when you are going to select it as verify later, so that means you are saying that presently I am not given with any clear details. So in the future I may give it with the proper information, and then I will verify your account. Okay. Now, is that your business is involving with any of this kind of services, you can be able to select with. So let me take it. In case if you want to add some more list of services, you can be able to select with add custom service option. Okay. So click on next option. Then working hours. You can be able to specify your working hours. So from morning 8 to evening 8 p.m. So in between, if you are going to have any break, you can click on add hours and you can be able to give the two different schedules which is going to be there. So for example, 8 to 1. Next, it may resume with 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. So like this, you can be able to split your timings. Okay. In case if it is only one timing, then you can give with a one short time. So you can be able to select with all the days, that is on all the working days. In case if you have very specific holidays, you can be able to select with those days. Then click on next option. So try to feed up completely in that screen. Okay. The next thing is it is asking, do you want a messaging services? So yes. So whenever you are going to receive any messages, so from your customers, so you can be able to interact with them through the messengers option. Then add business description. So what is your business is all about? Up to 750 characters, you can be able to write it over here in this box. So that 750 characters, it is also going to involve with your space and any comma, full stop if you have been added. Even those things will be considered as an, yeah. So even those things also will be considered as an one character. Okay. So let me add it. So Raj Digital Agency is an one-stop solution to all your digital needs. So if you're going to use a Grammarly extension, then it is going to show you that what should be the right word. Okay. So please give me a minute. I'll just be back. Yeah. Thank you all for being online. Yes. So we are going to give the description. So always recommended to have minimum 200 characters in your description. Okay. So presently it has taken with 68 characters. So we can be able to add some more things. So what we can be able to add it, Raj Digital Agency is a one-stop solution to all your digital needs. Okay. So let me. Okay. So after adding this, click on next. Then if you are going to have a images, you can be able to add it now, or you can be able to skip it and you can keep it ready with all those things. Finally, my business profile is going to get ready. Click on continue. Okay. So till now, what all the details you are not been given. Suppose if you have already been created, but you are not given with all those details, don't worry. You can go to this on the left hand side. There are tabs are available. So you can click on the info option. So till now, what all the details you have been filled up. So all those informations are going to be shown over here. Okay. So now I'll just go ahead with anything you want to edit it. You can click on this edit option. That is a pencil mark kind of symbol. So you can click on this and you can be able to edit with. In case if you want to add an business category with more business category. Suppose if you are also doing it with something like educational consultants, so you can also add with that. Okay, so like this you can keep on adding and deleting it, editing it, so you can be able to do it in the info option. Okay, so the next thing is add special hours. So if any particular day is going to be special as per your business and you want to share it with your audience, you can be able to add it. So for example, so a national holiday will be there where you will be working on that day. So you can select that particular day. So let's assume it that August 31st, it's an anniversary of your business. So you can be able to say that you are working from what time to what time. So let me take it for example, on that special day, you are going to be working from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Okay, so like that you can keep on adding the dates and with the hours. So the same thing it is going to be shown on your page. Okay, so add your website, do not worry about it. The next thing is you are going to specify about your services. So as of now we have been selected with certain options. If you want to add or more or you want to edit it with any options, you can be able to edit with. The next thing is what is the attraction about your business, whether this business has been run by a woman entrepreneur. So you can be able to click on this option and highlight it. So if anyone who is looking for a information which are the businesses has been run by a woman entrepreneur, so in that situation, if your account has been verified, your business page also will be shown for them. Okay. The next thing is appointment required. So is there anything do you follow with? So are you taking the appointment to give a services to them? So you can be able to select with that option so that it will be highlighted when the business information it is going to be shown over there. Okay. So then nowadays it is very important that safety measurements. So whether the mask or the sanitizing, all this information you can be able to highlight it. So here the attribute is nothing but it is what are the highlighting things are available. Okay, so then online appointments you can be able to select with this option and click on apply. Okay, so the next part is business description. If you are not given over there, you can be able to edit it and you can be able to give it. The next opening date, let me assume it that so my business it is there from 2018, from August 31st onwards, and click on apply. Okay, so these are the important informations you are supposed to add it. Suppose if you people are when you are going to fill it up with this information, if you find an option called products, okay, I don't have that option as products, so that it is the reason is why I am not getting, why you could be getting it based on the business category what you are going to select with. So based on that only it is going to show with your business options. So what all the options are applicable for that particular category? So those options only will be provided. If you people are going to select any business with which is related of selling the products, then that category will be providing the products option. Okay, so hope you people are able to understand with. Okay, so what about the countries? You can be able to select the countries. So if you are going to select it, like for example, service areas, if you have been selected only with the local areas, and if you are ready to serve any other countries, like for example, United States. So you can be able to select the United States and you can click on up. So even United States also it has been accepted it. Hope Alia,
Yes, sir.
you got your answer. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So hope everyone have understood with what could be the information we can be able to give it in the info options. So once after adding the info, the next very important thing is adding your images. So go to the images or photos option, add with all your business related images. So I have created a logo. Let me go to the logo, choose photo and select an image. Okay, so let me select this and let me see. Yeah, I'm able to select the whole picture. Okay, so the next thing is cover image. I'll select the same image. Now, is there anything else we can be able to select it with the images? So if you want to add the other product related images, so you can be able to select it with the products option and you can be able to upload it, but I don't have a product information. So I want let me think that I'm having a services list, so in which I want to add it with my company's logo and I want to list out some text information. So in that case, I can be able to create a poster by using a Canva website. Okay. So let me select it. Okay, let me select it with the option as infographic. So it's taking a time to get loaded with the templates. So a blank template is available, and if you want, you can be able to select it. Yeah. Okay. So if I'm going to take it like this, I can be able to feed up with all this information. Okay. So let me assume it that all these things are really required for this. So I may remove this. Oh, sorry. So I can be able to add a text over here. So sorry, I'm just disconnecting the screen. Yeah, I'll reshare the screen. Okay, so let me drag it and I can be able to select this content and I can write it. Okay. So let me put all this content with background of. Yeah. So like this, I can be able to. Let me change this. Let me download. And if I want to add this image, I can go to this plus mark and click on select image, or you can drag and drop it. Okay. So you can be able to see the image, how it looks like. So like this, you can be able to create your own images and you can be able to create the post. Okay. So this is an image we are going to add it. Suppose if you want to talk only through the text, then you can go to the option called post over there on the left hand side. You have an option as a post. So you can be able to add an basic information like how you are going to be helpful for any kind of customers who are going to visit your business place. So either through online or offline. So how you want to explain about your business. So you can keep on adding the information. So here they have added a new option called COVID-19 update. So do you want to talk about anything about the COVID-19 situation and how it is safe in your business place that you have been taken a measurement? So all those information you can be added over here. Okay. So the next thing is what's new. You can just open what's new post and you can add it like either be able to add a general discussion on the general topics, or you can be able to talk about a new thing what has come into the market related to your business. So, what is that trending thing? You can talk about all these things generally and professionally also. So, if you want to say try to use the image, and then you can add the text with that. So if you are going to have a post without image, it will not be so much influenced, and it is not going to bring up visibility. Okay, so try to use the infographic posters, or you try to use the image, and then you talk about that particular topic. Okay, so you can talk it in a general way. Suppose if you want to say that there is something, some offer is going on in your business, so that they can be able to make use of it. In that case, create an, so let me try to create an offer post. Offer post. So let me add the image. Okay, is that everyone are finding difficulty in hearing my voice? Is that now okay, Nikita? Is that now my voice is audible, Nikita? Is that still it's breaking? Can anyone respond to it?
So I audible.
Yeah, thank you. Fine. We will just come back to the concept. Like, suppose if you want to talk about general things, you can be able to go to the option called What's New, or Add Update option is available. So you can go there and you can be able to add it. Suppose if you are running with any kind of offer and you want to highlight with that, then you can go select with an offer post option. So you can select with offer title. So let me say that what could be the next thing? Yeah. So there is a Teachers Day offer. So if you are going to specify that time when it starts and when it going to end, so you can select this option, you can switch on this option, and you can specify the dates. So let me select it from the Saturday onwards, it is available, and it is going to start from morning 6, and it is going to be there till September 5th. So it is going to be there till 11 p.m. 11:30 p.m. Okay. So now, do you want to add any more details regarding this? You can click on this additional option. If you are going to specify that what could be that offer is all about. So okay, I'll give it like this: book and SEO services for 1 year will provide free social media campaigns for 3 months. Okay. So I can offer like this related to my business. Suppose if you are going to provide any kind of coupon codes, you can be able to add it over here. And if you want to link with any of the offer related, any third party applications, if you have been created, you can be able to select with this option. And in case if you are going to have a terms and conditions, you can add it. Okay. So you can also add with an option. For example, suppose if you want to say that you want to gather the information of your uh, audience. Suppose if they are going to say that they are interested, so we should be able to collect their contact details. Okay, how we can be able to collect their contact details is, so a simple way I can help you out is, so I'll just close this and I'll go to Google Apps. There is an option called Google Forms. Most of them people have been already created this Google Forms for various reasons. So you can be able to make use of the same Google Forms in creating an contact information. Okay. So let me create one predefined one form so that I can be able to. So let me create it. What are the information I am looking for is, and this also will help you out in doing the email marketing. Suppose if the person is interested and you want to share with your new products, you can be able to send a mails. For the mail marketing also it is going to be useful. Okay, so let me use it, a form in this way, create the columns in this way, first name, last name. It is very important when you are going to ask with your audience what is their first name and the last name. Then email ID is mandatory. Then do you want to ask with their address? So if you are ready to give the services without taking the address, that is on offline, so you can keep it as not mandatory. Okay, if it is mandatory option, you can keep it as required as yes. If it is not mandatory, then you can keep it required as no. Okay, then phone number, it is mandatory, they have to provide it. Then do you want to ask them to comment it or any suggestions or anything you want to give it to them, so you can ask from them. Otherwise, if you feel that this is not so suitable option for this form, then you can be able to delete. In case if you want to create it, you can duplicate the blocks and you can be able to create it. Okay, so now once after finishing up with your form name, suppose if you want to keep some different name for this, so I'll give it as offer list. Okay, so this form which is going to be saved in the name as offer list. So that means this page what I've created the form, it is for the purpose of offer. Okay, so I will check it out how many people have filled this form. So if you go to the responses, it will show how many people have filled this form and it will show the details. And if you want to maintain this form information in an Excel sheet, then you can create one Google sheet. So you can click on this create spreadsheet by going to the responses option, so that it is going to have a list of all the responses, whatever the people are going to, whoever is going to feed up this form. So automatically it will come and it will get updated, so that you can be able to track at what time these people have been opened with my offer post and they have been feeded up with their information. Okay, so this is one way of tracking your audiences. Okay, So the next thing is how to link this form with your present offer post. So you can click on the send option and you can click on this link account option and click on shorten URL. So this will create one link. You can copy this link and you can go back to your post. Let me add it with add offer and add the image because I've just removed that. So let me go back and I'm going to select with that image. Offer title, it will be Teachers Day special. Starting date, I can give it from 28th onwards till September 5th. The next thing is, if you want to add a time, you can add it. Otherwise, only the date also it's more than enough. Then offer details, book for 1 year SEO services and get 3 months social media campaign free. Then I can be able to link this, give the link over here, link to redeem this offer. So when the people are going to click on this link, so they can be able to, they are going to provide their information and we can be able to collect the database of the audiences. So which can be used for in the future for any other campaigns purposes. Okay, so like this, you can be able to add the information and click on publish. So it is going to show on your business page. Okay, so this is how it is going to be shown as a post. Okay, hope you people are able to understand clear. Is that clear to everyone? Please type it as clear. If you, people are getting any kind of doubt or anywhere, if you are not able to get it, please let me know then and there itself. Okay, thank you for the responses. Hope I am getting a true answers. It should not be just to escape. You are going to give this answers. Okay, thank you all. Thank you all for your responses. Fine. Yeah. So the recordings are available. So it has been shared on your WhatsApp group. So please, you can be able to refer it for your references. Okay, fine. So the next thing is, after creating the post, see, what are the very important things to take care when you are going to create any kind of portfolio on the digital platform? First and foremost thing is, keep it with your profile picture, keep it with your cover pictures, and keep it with your post updated on regular basis. At least once in a day you are going to post it. It could be any kind of post, either it could be a general post or it could be a offer post, and also you have an option called event post. That is, in case if you are part of any event or you yourself you are going to organize any kind of business event, you can be able to share it how we did it for offer post. Similarly, you are supposed to add with the images and the text information, and you can be able to add with the call to action button. The next thing is, very important thing is, try to, yeah, see, profile picture we can consider it as a logo. Cover picture can be able to just make understand the people that how your business is, what is your business is all about. Okay, so in this, I think I've used the same picture for both cover photo and the this thing logo, the same picture. Suppose if you want to prepare it with the cover picture, so you can be able to create a in Canva as a cover picture, so which will be where you can be able to make the people to understand what kind of the services or the product yours is. Okay, so you can just give a gist of an information through that. Do not use the same images. So since I do not want to take more time of using the Canva in your sessions. So I have taken the same pictures in both the cover picture as well as on the profile picture or logo. So this is the difference. Profile picture means logo, cover picture means which is going to talk about your business. So for example, okay, let me take this. So I'll take a 2 minutes of time and I'll try to create a picture. So let me take an example of this. Okay, instead of I'll just add it. So some image I can be able to add it. I think in the last class I've given one reference of pexels.com. You can use pexels.com for the pre-stock images. It could be on anything. If you are going to use any other websites, there may be chances of getting copyright violations. Okay, so let me take this. So you can also use the website called pixabay.com. So even that also is going to help you out. with the pictures with the free stock images. So let me add it. Okay, so something you are going to add it like this, and if you are going to use it, let me go to the photos option and try to add with cover image with this. I'll show you the placement, how it is going to be there. Yeah, so these are the things what have been added. Now, finally, after adding all this content, how it is going to be look like when you are going to share your business information to any other person. Okay, so if you want to add the services information, you can click on services and you can be able to add with as many categories you want to add with. And in case if you want to specify the rate cards, you can be able to go to that every service option and you can be able to specify the rate cards, and as well as you can specify that what is that they are going to get it under this particular service category. You can be able to select it and you can be able to provide all the information and click on save option. So the same information it is going to be shown over there on your business page. Okay, so let me not take more time on this part. So when you are going to click on the website option, you can be able to see that whatever the information till now what you have been provided, all those information it will be gathered and finally it is going to be shown as a business page. Okay, so this is going to be your business page, and whatever you are going to add it as a cover page or cover photo, so that it is going to show, it will be an highlight of your business page. So this is going to be the difference between your logo and the cover photo. Cover photo will be like a welcome invitation to the audience on your business page, whereas logo it will be there somewhere in the corner. Okay, so hope you got the differences, Maria. Okay, fine. So now once we are going to get to know that what all the information, thank you ma'am. So what all the informations you are going to have it on your business page. Okay, so until and unless you are going to verify your account, so it won't be complete. Okay, So apart from this, is there anything else we can be able to make the change on your business page? Yes, we can do it. So the first thing is when you come to the website option, on the left hand side, you can see the themes option. This themes, it is relevant to the text format, what it is showing on your business page. See, can you see the difference in your text font format? So in whatever the format you wanted, you can be able to select with that option. Okay. So suppose if I feel that this is the right option as per me, then I can be able to select with this option. Okay. So the text format, it is going to get changed. The next, what could be the other options we can be able to change it? So if you go to the text edit, this is text edit column, and if you want to change the call to action button. So here by default it was taken with get code. So I don't want the people to get a quotation on online. I want the people to get connected with me. So what I'll do, I'll ask them to contact us. Okay. So the email ID it has been provided. They can contact me in that way. Suppose if I want to make them to call me up to my number, so I can give the contact number, or I can ask them to take an appointment. So I can use the same Google form over here so that they can feed up that information form, and I can be able to get back to them. So always try to make use of these platforms to collect your audience information. That is called as a lead generation. So try to create the leads as much possible so that you can be behind them and you can be able to sell your products more and more to them. Okay. The next thing is, what is the headline? So by defaultly the headline it has taken this. Okay. Yeah. So this is going to be the headline, the Raj Digital Agency, and you can see the description it has taken as advertising agency. So if you want to add anything else, you can be able to add with it. Okay, so I have received an query that what if I don't want the web page provided by the Google, and so have created a web page of my own, and now how can I link that web page to these details? Definitely we can be able to do this. So save this. So the right mark it is for saving the information. Okay. So you can be able to link with your website. So if I go to the info option, mm, just a moment. See, the first and foremost thing is you will be getting an option as you can link your current website with this. So by verifying your business, until and unless you are going to verify your business, it is not possible to link with the website. Okay. So you are going to get that option in the home page or on the website option. You can be able to have that So which is going to be shown. So here you have that. So you can be able to make it publish now. So this is the website address it is going to show with this. Do not always keep in mind, do not add any special characters to your website address, and do not add like a 2-3 letters as a website address, so that people can be able to remember your website based on your business name. So try to keep your business name itself as a website address. Okay, so when you're going to give this information and click on change option, so you can be able to get an information that whether this domain is being used by anyone else or not. Yeah. So this is going to be your business website address. Click on view site option. So now this is the page which you can be able to link with your any other digital platforms. So this is how when the people are going to visit your Google My Business page, they can be able to see the informations. Once your account is going to get verified, you can be able to get to know that what are the reviews you are going to receive it. Okay, so what are the messages you are going to get it, all those information can be recorded and you can be able to view it over here on the left hand side screen as an option called insights. Okay, so suppose if you do not want to use the Google My Business link, that is, for example, our website address is rajdigitalagency.business.site. Okay, so instead of that, if you want to use it as .com, okay, so if you are going to use the .com means you can be able to purchase that domain with this cost. If you are using it with .business.site, it is a free of cost. If you want to use it with .com, if you want to have your own website with an extension, these are all called as an extension, .com, .co, .in, .org, like this, you can, you are supposed to pay the money and you are supposed to get the website address. Okay, so now my question was with Pooja, do you have your own page already it is created, or do you want to create a separate web page apart from the Google My Business account?
So I wish to create a separate page, sir.
Yes, you can be able to create it where it will not be at a free of cost, you are supposed to pay it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes.
for that you can be able to use a websites like wordpress.com where you can buy the uh, domain as well as hosting space, and you can be able to design your website page. Okay, so you can use that one also, as well as you can use the Google My Business page also. You can interlink with these two things, and that provision it will be provided in your website. Okay, fine. So once after knowing that you are getting some responses, how do you respond to them? So either you can be able to respond it through the messages. So this report it is going to show that you are going to what are the things you are going to discuss with your customers or the audiences personally it is going to be recorded in this report, like how many messages you have received and how many you have responded and how many not responded. Same way you have an option called reviews. So this is publicly, it will be available. So how many reviews received, how many reviews are responded, and how many reviews not responded. Try to keep all the reviews are going to be responded. Do not keep it without responding it. Okay, because when you are going to start to respond to your reviews, people will start to believe your business. Okay, so this is one of the way of making your business information more visible on the any search engines. So that whenever there is a review has been responded, that review it is going to be shown on the search engines, on the Google Maps, or it could be on the Google My Business. So it is going to be like an update. Okay, so try to make that. Then insights, it is going to show all the analytics, that is how many people are visiting your page in a day, what time in a day, from which part of the globe the people are visiting, whether they are coming directly from your from the Google and they are going to search, or they are typing your website address and they are visiting your page. All this information you can be able to gather it in the insights. Okay, finally the option you have it called users. So what is the use of this users option? Means if you want to give an access to another person to access your business page. So for example, if you are very much busy and you are not able to take care of your business page, you are not able to record the post on regular time, and you are not able to respond to the reviews. So if you want to appoint a manager and you want to give an access, you will be asked to give your email ID and your password. So which is very much important for you, which is not able to share it from your end. So instead of giving your email ID, you can give an access to their email ID itself, so that they can log into this website and they can log into the Google My Business account and they can work on behalf of you. So how you can be able to send an access details? Means you have to go for users option and click on add users. And in this, you can be able to enter their email address and you can select what is the role do you want to give it to that person. Is it owner or manager? So owner means whatever you are able to do it. That is like you can be able to create data, edit data, delete data. So, but that person, if you want to give an access, then select as owner. In case if you do not want to give those access, you want only to maintain what is happening, then you can give it as manager. Okay, you can select the role and you can click on invite. An email will be sent to their email ID, so they have to accept that invitation, then they can be able to get an access. So once they accept it, you can see that person's name over here and it will show what is the role you have been provided, either owner or manager. Okay, so these are the very important features on the Google My Business you can be able to follow with. Okay, is there anything else? Any doubts you have it? So if you're clear, you can type it as clear. Okay, so thank you all. So we will meet in the next session. So in case if you are if you practice, then only it is going to create any kind of questions. So I request everyone to practice on this. So one or two things are left out on the Google My Business, which I may come up tomorrow. By the time you can keep ready with your uh, doubts if you are going to have it, and I'll clear that and I can start it with a new concept tomorrow. Okay, thank you all. Meet you all tomorrow by 4:30. I request everyone to join by the 4:30 or before to that, and also try to join with your own names so that you are not going to miss your attendance. Okay. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.